Greetings, my beautiful kings and queens, of you stopping by. Welcome back to my channel. This is Sis Kathy Vet coming to you with another Country Wayne skit from these Country Wayne streets. Let's get into it. Good morning, beautiful people. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Hope we had a great Memorial Day weekend. We had an amazing time, whether it was with yourself, with family, or friends, or you just relaxed like me. Relax did content, kiki with y'all over these Country Wayne skits. Whatever you decided to do, I hope it was at peace. I hope it was joyful. I hope it brought a smile on your face and made you feel good. Yes, indeed. So we're going to get ready to start this amazing Tuesday. Before I get on the grind, on the JOB, I'm working from home. But before I get started, I just want to get a couple of these in with you guys, and then I'll continue a little bit later with some more. But I wanted to continue with the Larry Bethany storyline. Bethany's in the hospital. She called, Greg got kicked out because they went at it. Her dad visited her, and she contacted Larry, and Larry's supposed to be on his way with the girl. So she gets emotional when Larry and Brooke shows up. So let's get into it.
Bethany. Hey.
Oh, the little skinny Brooke.
Hey.
Better now that y'all
Hi.
here.
Oh.
How you feeling?
Oh, got her Larry back. She miss her Larry. Look. You got a good old squeeze, Larry.
A lot of little things are going on.
There's like a lot of things going on.
Bethany
You
look
got
real
monitors
pretty.
everywhere and tubes in your
Poor
muscles.
thing.
What happened?
What's this?
Saline.
Yeah, it's like just fluids to kind of keep me hydrated since I was a little lightheaded and dehydrated. And anyway, I wasn't feeling well.
Mm-hmm.
And felt like I was kind of overwhelmed and stuff. So I went to urgent care. And I don't know, I was having a weird stomach pain, thought I might have a UTI or something, I don't know. And going through all my symptoms, and she said, no, I think it's a little more than that. You need to go over to the ER. So I went to the ER.
So you went to urgent care and they told you to come to the ER?
Oh, they couldn't handle, they didn't have.
You know, Destiny would have came, but she's not a big fan of hospital. So she said she's sending her love.
Well, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Don't be making faces now, Bethany, because everybody don't like doing funerals, and a lot of people don't like hospitals like that for whatever reason. So you ain't got to be rolling the eyes and whatnot. That's on her. She sent her best. But I'm thinking, like, I hope, no, this just seems so real. I mean, I know this is part of the skit, but, sometimes things in real life, they bring into the skits. So I'm hoping, that Christy, who plays Bethany, is not really going through something and sick, and they made this as part of the skit, because that thing in her arm and the pacemaker, this is like all so real. The way they got this done in her arm, I'm wondering, if this was something real that they added to the skits, because going to the hospital seemed very sudden to be adding into the skits. But Chase could just be doing this. He's really been all out with his storyline, from the traveling to the different things that they've been going through. Now bring the hospital into it. So it could possibly, just be, a part of the acting. But she seems so real with this. But it just goes to show the great acting that Bethany does.
But anyway, they sent me over to the hospital, and they ran some tests on me, and I'm waiting on some results and stuff, but they're monitoring all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, because I see you got a heart monitor.
Yeah, I've got some stickers. They took it off for a little bit, and they're, I don't know, testing out whatever from that. Looking at my blood work right now, doing a CAT scan later. I've got...
That sounds like a little bit more than stress. Heart monitors, saline, CAT scans.
Maybe everything in my life is stress right now.
I
with
hope
work.
She's not sick. She thinking it's stress. I hope it's not. It's more
just
serious.
Everything in my life right now is stressful, and I'm gotten to the point
The
where
stress is serious. It can kill you.
I'm just not doing so hot. So
My college tour was good though.
that's good. I'm very
Well,
I'm very happy that you had a good time.
Okay, well, listen, we're here now.
Brooke, ain't nobody think about no college tour now, but this woman help on the line.
Make sure you're okay. I might take Brooke back home in a little while, and then I can come back. You know, that way you want to be by yourself. But wow.
I mean, Brooke doesn't need to be by herself, so if you need to be with her, you can. But
Like, well, Destiny.
Yeah, and then
yeah, she ain't no baby. She about to be in college, y'all. So chill.
Concerned, worried, or stressed.
She's not a little baby.
I'll come back up here after I drop her off and sit with you for a little while until visiting hours are over, and then till we get some information, or they'll tell you what's going on, so I can tell them what's going on. Okay. All right.
You sure?
Yeah. We're fine.
We can stay here for
That's
a
what
little
she
while,
want.
and then we can leave
That's
out.
what Bethany
Okay.
want.
All right.
You know, have the seat over there.
Yeah.
You're not mad?
You mad about what? You in the hospital? No.
Why mad?
Of course not. You be mad about me. We're concerned about you, so that's why we rushed up here so fast when we found out.
Did we give you some good food?
I'm on a liquid diet, so no, not really. Well, I just changed it, so I mean, technically, I can have like sandwiches, but I haven't really had anything good yet.
Okay.
So.
All right. Well, we're here now, so you ain't gotta worry about too much. We'll sit with you for a little while until the doctor comes in and you feel better.
Bethany really, I mean, it commends her great acting. She's a great actress. You know, when it comes to the emotions and what have you in these situations and the storylines. But I don't know. This is feeling like so real. She looks so sad and pitiful. You know, I know many of us was like, oh, thinking that maybe this is some ploy for sympathy or what have you. But I think a lot of what's been going on has gotten the best of her. I think the situation with Larry is really starting to get the best of her. And a lot of times, that's why stress and heart attacks is a silent killer, in all seriousness. And a lot of times, things that we go through that we keep inside of us, and we know Bethany can be very explosive. She's nasty. She verbalizes a lot of her stuff. But then there's a lot of times, there's a lot of turmoil and hurt and pain and things that's not being talked about, like a big reason for why she's the way that she is and the fears that she have. Those unspoken things, she verbalizes a lot of things in a negative way, but then there are things you go through, a lot of fears, a lot of insecurities, a lot of turmoil and stuff that's eating away with you on the inside that you don't talk about. A lot of things that we suffer through in silence that's really killing us. That's that stress. That's what's eating us up. And then that plays on the panic attacks in our hearts and all this kind of stuff. A lot Bethany has brought on herself, but then there's things I think she really needs to deal with mentally. That's why a lot of us need to deal with therapy, counseling, talk this stuff out, because there's a lot of things that we suffer through in silence that we should not do, because that mental will break down the physical. You got to get that mental and spiritual right, because it will destroy your physical. And you know, I'm feeling really, really bad for Bethany. Even if it's an act, she acting real good. Just hoping the real person, Christy, is not going through anything that they bring in her situation into the skits from real life, and that this is just a part of the skit. But you know, Bethany, yeah, I think she's really scared on the demise of her marriage, and doing anything to upset Larry, because she was like, oh, you're not mad? And he was like, no, this is your health, why would I be mad? But yeah, I hope is not something else. When I said it's not something more serious other than stress is very serious, and a lot of times is an underlining for a whole lot of other issues that's going on. So stay tuned on what's going on with Bethany. I wouldn't want that on anybody when it comes to our health. Our health is everything. So hope she gets better. Let's continue. And if anybody is out there suffering through anything, talk to someone. Go to a therapist. Go to the doctor for your checkups. Don't wait till last minute. Many of us scared, don't like checking things. when it comes to our health, but don't wait until it's too late, because we only get one life. Take care of it. God gave us this temple. Cherish it. Show our gratitude each and every day we wake up. Take care of the temple that we had, because it's great, it's a blessing, it's unique, and it's yours. So love on it and care for it. Okay? Get yourself and your health checked out. Okay, family, we're gonna move on to the next, but thank you for joining me. We're gonna see if what else I can pump out for the day. But have a blessed one. Enjoy your day on purpose. Okay? Let no one steal your joy. And remember, you are enough. Peace, and I'll talk to you soon.